I'm the girl who deep throat 33 plus inches in that one meme. Ask me, almost, anything higher. I'm Miss Princess K. I was the girl from the meme about the Beyblade and the super long tentacle down the throat. Ask me stuff if you wanna. Did it go into your stomach? Did it taste bad when you pulled it back out? Yes and no. How do you breathe/not gag? I've never been one to deep throat. You can just barely breath, but I actually hold my breath. It isn't like it's a particularly long period of time. First off, that's impressive. Second, how is it possible for this to even happen? I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kinda in shock. RNNGL. Same way endoscopies are done, I suppose. How often do your friends make jokes about it? Huh? Friends? Nice joke. Do you try and beat your own record, or are you waiting for someone else to beat it? Until I can find longer. I know people do balloons, but balloons ick me out. Not really a question, but I don't think deep throating 33 plus should be viewed as something sexual. It's more like a David Blaine type of thing. Still entertaining though. You go, girl, you can say it's sexual magic. Do you find non-sexual uses for that 33 long boi? I mean, that thing looks handy. Not sure for what. Can't imagine you throat that thing all too often. It completes my Indiana Jane cosplay. Have you ever considered trying sword swallowing? I answered this earlier jokingly, but seriously, nah, not really. When you can swallow a lance, why go back to a sword? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Lance. What's your preferred way to reheat leftover pizza? It really depends. Am I lazy? Cold pizza. Am I feeling bougie and energetic? Put that bitch on a low-medium skillet with some tin foil covering it. I'm wondering about safety issues. Do you have a spotter off camera for the more difficult ones? I have 2 dogs and a cat who I spoil, so I'd like to think they would save me. If you had to pick a ridiculously inappropriate song for this video, what would it be? Probably something by Missy Elliott. Why do they even make dildos that big? Is it only for that use? Hey man, don't ask me, I didn't make it, I just found it. So your sex toy has tummy acid on it? Man, you gonna use the word sex and then tummy? I feel all sorts of conflicted feelings about this. How did you decide/discover this was the niche you wanted to fill? No pun intended. Also, your hair always looks super cute. Do you have dye recommendations? I was just honestly told I was good at it. Never really realized I was, and then I sorta just rolled with it. I did more normal porn when I first started, and then people were amazed at the CBOI dildos I throat, and it kinda rolled from there. Arctic Fox is what I use. What's the longest penis/toy you've inserted into your vagina? 2 inches. That's enough for me. Go to balls. Deep. My first question is why? My second question is, if you eat cereal at night? Why not? If oatmeal counts as cereal, then yes. Would you rather arms for legs or legs for arms? Legs for arms. Think of the speed. It wouldn't be very speedy. I run very slow on 2 legs. I imagine I'd still run slow on 4 legs. What does it feel like? Can you feel it in your stomach? How long did you have to practice before you could make it to that size? Is that the physical limit? It's gotta be, right? That's huge. Have you ever tried sword swallowing like in a circus? Nah, I concentrate real hard on something else. Feels like something sliding down your throat, really. Not too bad. Wouldn't want to do it every day though. First time I did it, I got about half in. Nah, I've been banned by the sword swallowing guild for embarrassing them with my throat. Any other record-breaking stuff you are thinking of trying? Well, I'm not trying to, but I think I'll soon break the most consecutive nights of shitty sleep. Since you can deep throat 33 inches, is giving a blowjob like sucking on a Jolly Rancher to you? I haven't had a Jolly Rancher since the Jolly Rancher Reddit story, so no. Not at all. Follow-up question. How often do you give blowjobs, and do you genuinely enjoy them? I'm single and unwilling to mingle, so I don't give them. I enjoy them from a mental standpoint when I'm doing it with someone I like. I almost don't even see it sexually, lol, that's crazy. But hey, looking through your pics, and that's one of the best kitties I ever did see. His name is Percy and he's a damn great kitty. Damn, I am jealous. I can do like maybe 10 inches or so without feeling like I'm dying. Hey, I feel like dying at the first inch, so don't worry, I'm there with ya. Yes, I have a question. Why? I mean, at what point did you decide that you wanted to learn how to do this? It's definitely impressive, but why this? Salsa dancing sign-ups were full tips and tricks for people with a bad gag reflex. Really trying to get this deep throat thing down. Tbh, it kinda just came naturally. Never knew it was impressive till someone told me. You legitimately sound like a lot of fun at parties. Only if there's alcohol involved. Any advice for a girl just getting started in making her own porn? If you haven't started yet, really think about the implications of it. You can never ever take it back. You'll never know how it could affect you or your family in the future. If you've already started, branch out into different platforms and see what works best for you. Hiya MPK, big time fan here. Really surprised that you aren't a megastar on r/deepthroat. PPL are kinda rude there, lol. Anyways, I've seen a lot of your videos and am curious to hear your thoughts on throwing up while deep throating. I'm not into the super chunky Japanese style, but don't mind the occasional mishap. I've even seen you let some slide, by accident, in a couple of your older videos. When you record, do you normally edit out any vomit, or does it legitimately rarely happen? Hoping for a sincere answer. Smiley face, thanks for sharing. SRSLY appreciate your talent, you FKN weirdo. Rarely happens. Usually bile and I re-should if I find any in the